name's Kaylee. This is my Flosstube channel. Episode 4. It's November 20th. So it's been about a month since my last video. So I have some progress to show. I have some shout outs. I have plans for 2023 and a little bit of shop talk. So I have notes that I will be referring to. So yeah, let's begin. My first whip was a Whip Go Goal that I actually finished. It's Heaven and Earth Mini Foregone. And I wanted to get 10% on her. And I'll show you where she was before here and where she is now. Oh. So I just did background. This lovely, lovely brown background. But it really makes her pop. So it looks fantastic. And on Instagram, Joke Crafts is doing the regular size one, and we're about at the same spot, which is pretty cool seeing the difference at the exact same spot. I didn't like how the earring was turreted mini, so I put some bling. I think it works. I like it. So this is, I guess I'll talk about it in plans, but this is going to be a finish next year. Next year finish. Okay, so next is my eldest's Christmas present, which is like, what, 40 days away? 35? It's crazy how close Christmas is. This is a Plot Twist, artwork by Ginaphleegorartist, and here's where she was last time you saw her. And here she is now. Oh. I spent 2 stitchy sessions purely on ninja stitches. But all here is now finished. This poof is completely finished. She is looking so good. Yep, so 85% now. So yeah, she'll be finished just in time, as I usually do things. Okay, so that's that one. I guess next time I show it, she should be finished. I'd like to have her frame next time I show it. That would be lovely. All right, so next is a contemporary cross pattern, which is now live. I'll link down below the website. Patterns are amazing. So this is Charm of Hummingbirds, Maxfield color. Artwork by Little Fish Designs, and it's like a 3/4 million stitch piece, so I dyed fabric, so I don't have to stitch all that background, so I don't really have stitch counts, and I'm slowly deleting the background in Pattern Keeper, so I'm already at 10% complete, which is amazing. One day when I was deleting the background in Pattern Keeper, I did like 50,000 stitches. It was a good stitchy day. So now I started working on the flower. Look how good. Oh, it pops so well. Oh, I'd love to iron out that grid, but I really need it to get the other birds finished. But I don't think I'm going to be able to resist working towards her face. So with that flower, that's where I'm going next. And her hair is pretty similar to the background. So I need to get in that hair to delete the background around there. But oh, Stitch Me Sane, who just started a Flosstube channel. Amazing. We're going to start another one of these contemporary cross patterns next month. Yeah. Can't wait. It's going to be fun. Start along. And it's full coverage because I can't delete the background at all. So, okay, so yeah, that's that one. It's at 10% finished according to Pattern Keeper. Love it. Okay, so next is Beauty Will Save the World, artwork by Adrian Borda, charted by Unconventional Cross Stitch. It's a WIP goal that I haven't quite met. It's supposed to be at 30%. It's at 28%. Here's where it was last time. This is the artwork. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And here she is now. So it is very tempting to work on the other eye, but I am trying to stay on this half. Neck, well, I'll talk about her own plans as well. So 28%, but in 2022, I want her at 30, so I need to do about not quite 4,000 more stitches on her. Next is Trans Pride Tapestry, artwork by Uncanny Kari, charted by D's 20. This is my travel stitch where I'm using sulkies that react in UV light, and I'll probably be showing a picture here because I'm obsessed with how cool it is when it changes color. So here is where I am now. She's coming along. It's coming along. And this is going to be a finish for next year as well. I don't know why I'm going to do plans later. I'm not sure why I keep mentioning them, but yeah, it's such a good travel stitch. I'm really enjoying it. So this is actually a full cross piece. I think the only full cross piece I'm showing this episode. So that's that. Next we have Alice in Wonderland, another Adrian Borda, charted by Unconventional Cross Stitch, a June WIP goal that I'm still trying to get to. But because Stitch Me Sane started a hashtag everything Alice Sal, I pulled her out. And I need to get her to 1.75%, and she's at 1.6. So I'm working on getting another eye completed. And it's a big eye. Oh my goodness. But it's fantastic. Love it, love it, love it. So yeah, 10% more on a 700,000 stitch project. Hopefully. Okay. Next is Peppermint Cthulhu, another unconventional cross stitch. Artwork by Echo Chernick. This was a November WIP goal, and I'm halfway there, which is nice. And I decided to start working on her face. Hopefully I've shown you. I'm just dying, so my fingernails are gross. And this was like another embroidery from that auction that I turned into a project bag. Oh, nice, I like it. So here she is now. She's got a lot of perk threads. Can you see her massive forehead starting to take shape? Or is it? If I held it the right way, that would help. So there's her forehead starting to take shape. I'm thinking just to get to the goal, or get the goal finished, to just do this whole border and get all those stitches, because that would definitely work. So I'm pretty sure it's just black border all the way around. So we might be doing that. So yeah, so good. I'll definitely bring her out for Christmas as well. Oh, needles. Okay. There we go. All right. And the last piece that I've worked on since I last did a video is Dark Bloom. Artwork by Alexandra Gallagher. She is gorgeous. She's gorgeous. So here's where she was last time. And here she is now. She is coming out so well. So she's 4/1 tent on 17 count. And I really like the coverage. But threading the needle, like you can't put 4 strands because then it doesn't go through. Very nicely, you gotta do 2 strands, like sewing thread, for it to go through the fabric nicely, I find anyways. I'm still trying to figure out how to set up to do a stitch with me. Maybe I'll work on her, or yeah, maybe I'll work on her. So that leads me into shop talk, actually, talking about Dark Bloom and Alexandra Gallagher, because I now have kits in the shop for her. So they come, for the time being, with a fabric, or with a project bag, all the floss on floss cards, and then a choice of fabric, 16 count Aida, 22 count Hardanger, 25 Lugana, and 28 linen. So there's Dark Bloom available, and if you haven't seen Blushing Pink's latest video, check it out because it's awesome. And the other chart is Birdsong, and she has it with the fabric, which I actually named Blushing Pink because I think it is very blushing pink. So yeah, this is the fabric and all the floss on the floss cards. So those 2 are in the shop now. I'm very excited. I'm like, all the fabric died for a bunch more kits, but I'm trying to be artsy fartsy with the photography, and it's really hard coming up with good ideas to how to take product shots. So anyways, they're coming. And I also have project bag subscriptions now available in the store. So I will link the shop down below. Now my 2023 plans. So in October, I stitched 22,500 stitches. So I feel confident with 230 230,000 stitches next year, but I'm actually hoping for 250,000, which would be nice. So I feel like I'm going to hear Nixie gasp at this. I am not doing Whip Goat next year. I'm going to keep it simple. I have specific goals and projects that I want to complete, and that's going to take up say I do like 20,000 stitches a month, give or take. Half of that, 10,000, is going to be for projects with definite deadlines, and half is going to be sweetie. And I just think that's gonna work better. So my goals, my definite goals, are to finish Foregone Mini, to finish Trans Pride Tapestry, to finish Little Polar Bear, which I will insert a picture, for December. My girlfriend's having another baby, so that's going to be for baby's first birthday. And start and finish Mooncat for the end of April for Stitch North. Insert picture here, because that I need to take to Stitch North. Very excited. And then I want to get Beauty Will Save the World to 50%, and then Bubbles, insert picture, another, or get her to 20%. So adding all that up, that's like just over 100,000 stitches. So that takes up that, and then the rest is to work on my ever-growing amount of whips. But 4 finishes, that's not bad. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. So there's one challenge that I'm going to do. Kelly at Animal Stitches, she did 30,000 stitches in 1 month on her ginormous whip. It's a Gecko Rouge Firefly Cats. It's amazing. And it's, I think, 750,000, and she did 30,000. And so we chatted, I forget what month it is, but that's going to happen 1 month. And I think I'm going to do Beauty, Beauty, because that takes up the percentage I need. Like, it'll be finished for that. And that's the only challenge that I know of right now that I really want to do. And then in December, I'm starting probably more than half a dozen whips. Yep. So December's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. And I'm not starting them because I'm having no new starts next year. I'm just starting them because, that's what I feel like doing. So next, shout outs. I'm copying Angie Slowly Crafts. She does shout outs for Instagrammers and shout outs for Flosstubers. I think that's a great idea. So I just picked a few. So 3 Instagrammers you might want to check out. Inky Stitcher. She has so many full coverages. They are incredible. She makes amazing progress. A lot are Disney themed. And yeah, amazing selection. It's incredible. She says no new starts in 2023, so I don't know how people can do that, because anyways. So yeah, I'll link her down below. Then Honeybee Stitcher. Hi, Alice. She has a wide variety of stitching samplers, but she's so good at finishing them. I love seeing how she finishes her projects. So I'll link her down below. Oh, and sometimes she's on Debbie at Creatively Yours' Flosstubes. The last one I think Debbie had, she's on that one. You can say hi, Alice. And then Midget Stitches, who is the queen of reels. I love her reels. They make me smile so much. They're fantastic, and she stitches a lot. It's fantastic. She does a lot of model stitching. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Okay, so Flosstubers. First is the Violet Stitcher. She's great. She's a lot of fun. I really like her videos. She's recently got a kitten who's pretty adorable. She has a variety of stitching, and she's making really good progress on one full coverage. It's Dragon. It's looking really good. She also has the Chris Dunn Sal. And I love watching everyone's progress on that. It's a really beautiful piece. Next is Stitchin Colours. I'll link her down below. She's the daughter to Stitching Addicted, and she has a lot of full coverage as well in New Zealand, I believe. And her mom are actually doing the same piece, but from different directions at the same pace, which is kind of cool, seeing it unfold together. I like that. I think she just put out her first Stitch with Me as well. It was good. And then last is Needle and Thread, Bonnie in Newfoundland. She is amazing at full coverage. They are gorgeous. She has a lot. They have like good progress on all of them. They are really, really beautiful. And she's going to Stitch North. I'm very excited to meet her. So those will all be linked down below. I think that's everything I wanted to say. So have a great rest of November and happy stitching!